ASMR Bookshop here, and in today's video we are going to be looking at Nebulas. So I just thought I'd do another hard candy book reading video, and in today's one we are going to be looking at Nebulas with some mint assortment. I hope you're enjoying these videos. The quality is not the best. I am looking to get a better setup. I'm just filming on my own old Android phone because it's got tons of space, like storage on it, but I'm looking maybe to upgrade this Android. Currently I use an iPhone, but this is my old Android one, but I was thinking about buying just an Android phone because it's so much easier for editing and stuff, and it would have the better quality camera. So I was just thinking about doing that instead of buying. I've got a camera, but instead of like getting a camera, SD card and stuff like that, because it's pretty hard to do all that stuff. But let's pop one of these sweets. So this is a clear one. This is like the Fox's Glacier Mints. That is tasty. Oh, I'm knocking the stand, sorry about that. And I believe I have it bookmarked. If I can find it. But yeah, I was in a charity shop, Oxfam bookshop the other day, and I just saw this space book, and I thought that would be good for the channel, so I just purchased for, I think it was only £4, which I thought was a steal for the quality of book it is. It's quite good. Alright, let's get started. Now, what is a nebula? The most beautiful and striking objects we have observed in our galaxy and neighbouring galaxies are the nebula. They are an essential part of the stellar life cycle, since they recycle the gas and dust from old stars and give birth to the new systems. The clouds of dust and gas are visible from Earth because they either emit straight emission nebula, reflect starlight reflections nebula, or absorb starlight absorption nebula. So that's like the different kinds of nebula. So in this photo on the left here, we have the super bubble of expanding glowing gas is the N70 nebula in the large Magellanic Cloud, a satellite galaxy of the Milky Way. It measures 300 light years across and was created by winds from hot massive stars and supernova explosions. That's pretty cool. And then this one is the M42. The Orion Nebula is the brightest. It's at the diffuse nebula in the sky and is visible to the naked eye. Located some 1,600 light years away, it is the main part of the larger cloud of gas in the constellation of Orion. So like, I've always wanted to see stuff like this, like go out to a place where the light pollution is really, really not a thing, really. And you can see stuff like that. Obviously not that good, but you can see glimpses of it, which I think would be amazing. I've got a telescope myself. I've only got a Celestron Astromaster 70. It's a weak. It's like a beginner telescope. It's kind of weak. You can't see much with it. It's good for the moon. It's good for looking at the moon because you can see all the craters, but not for like fuller. I feel like these nebulas, you would never get an image like that. Maybe if you got a camera. So who discovered discovery of nebula? Who discovered the nebulas? Charles Messier was a French astronomer at the Paris Observatory. He had been hired to search for and observe the return of Halley's Comet, expected in 1757 or 1758. As he searched for the comet along a path incorrectly predicted by his employer, he discovered an object that was comet-like in appearance. It was not a point source of light, like a single star, nor did it move relative to the stars as comets should. Irritated that his observations had been sidetracked, he carefully noted the position of the object so he would not mistake it for a comet in the future. It would turn out to be the Crab Nebula, the ashes of a supernova that exploded in 1054. He decided to catalogue such nebulous objects so that he and other astronomers could search for comets more efficiently. Other astronomers helped him, and by the end of Monsieur's life, his catalogue listed 103 nebula, the Latin word for mist. That's where it comes from. Okay. Because it's kind of like a mist-like thing. But it's amazing, a nebula is basically like dying stars, like or creation of stars. Discovery preceded by the letter M to mark them as part of Monsieur's catalogue. To the discovery, they were simply not comets, and the catalogue covered a wide range of objects. The most distant are galaxies such as M31, the Andromeda Galaxy, closer inward globular clusters, regions with a high density of stars. Smaller open clusters were also resolve them into separate bodies. Very cool. This mint's really nice. It's an ocean of glowing hydrogen gas. Other elements such as sulfur and oxygen within the mission nebula M17. Very cool. Like, that is just stunning. So I've been chewing on this week. I know we have been doing a lot of stars, like astronomy stuff, lately on the channel, but I think you guys enjoy it. But I'll be doing various things soon. I'm planning on getting a game. I see a lot of ASMR artists do Shut the Box. It's like a dice game. So I was thinking about getting that because it's like £5 or whatever for the channel just to play a couple of games. I hope you enjoyed the Salt Eye video last time. It was decent. It was good fun. I've been playing Salt Eye a lot now since that video just to get better at it. It's still a difficult game though, and I don't know what else I could do for you guys. Maybe I was thinking the other day about when I first started this channel. It was near Christmas time, and I had my Christmas tree, and I used to do like book hauls in front of the Christmas tree, and it was just taking me back in time to them days. And I'll get my Christmas tree set up again, so we might do a book haul. But I've also got a lot of watch books, so we could do ramble with that, with hard candy, stuff like that. And I'm gonna get more colour cubes as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and make a list of video ideas. face on it. Not because I don't want to, it's just because I prefer like these type of style videos, not like eating or like you watching me ramble, because I don't enjoy them myself. You might enjoy them, but I do enjoy them, as a lie, but I just enjoy making them. I prefer making these ones. But if you want to see that and there's a high demand for that, fair enough. But yeah, let's go on with this video. The term nebula is now used only for a subset of meteor objects. Galaxies and clusters are known to be primarily made from stars. Nebula are made visible when interstellar dust and gas interact with the light from nearby stars. The material in galaxy that is not bound up into stellar systems can be found floating in giant molecular clouds in the gaps between stars. Like stars, these clouds consist mainly of hydrogen and helium, with small quantities of other elements. Stellar temperatures are so high that the elements exist as individual atoms, but a molecular cloud is cold enough for atoms to combine into molecules. Hydrogen atoms pair up to form H2. The main component of the clouds, carbon monoxide, another common ingredient. Beyond these simple two-atom molecules, many more complicated compounds have been dedicated, including water, alcohol, and hydrogen cyanide. The larger molecules can have up to 10 atoms. Very interesting. I'm not really into. That's more like the chemistry side of things. Obviously, it is sciencey, but what makes up the universe, I'm not really interested in. I'm more interested in just looking at it and finding a little bit more like that. So this is the NGC 2070 Very Tortoise, the Tarantula Nebula. Very cool, very pretty. I don't understand why that's black, like, why? Emission Nebula mark the birthplace of massive stars. The gas and dust surrounding the star began to glow at an intensely energetic starlight ionizes the elements. Advanced telescopes such as the Hubble can image the details of star formation. Giant molecular clouds in deep space can be dedicated only by their effect on light from distant stars and by faint emissions from their component molecules. When such a cloud is near a star, it interacts with the starlight in such a way that we can see and classify it as a nebula. Especially hot stars over 25,000 K produced enough high energy ultraviolet radiation to break up molecules and strip the resultant atoms of the electrons. That is pretty interesting, to be fair. The process is known as ionization, and it can occur as far as 300 light years from a star. Jeez, oh, that's a while away. Like, reading all this, you forget how big the universe actually is. Like 300,000 light years away in this emissions nebula. That's a long, like, that's a big distance. And the fact that we're looking up at the stars at night, and it's like 2,000 miles away, we're looking like it could be completely different from when, like where it actually is now. In reality, it's not the same as we are seeing it. Like it's back in time, which is just mental. Like if somebody was to look at our this sweet because it's kind of big in my mouth right now. After you spell it, but it's like Carina, Nebula, Keyhole. It's a vast region of ionized hydrogen that lies roughly 8,000 light years away at 300 light years wide. Jeez, oh. It covers a larger portion of the sky than any other emission nebula. It makes up part of the Milky Way as seen from Earth's southern hemisphere, but it never appears in the sky in the northern hemisphere. It was just discovered in 1751 by Lekil, a French astronomer who catalogued southern stars and nebulous objects from the Cape of Good Hope. The massive stars in the sun's neighbouring are the Katrina Nebula. They're 100 times heavier than the sun and 10 times hotter on their surfaces. Jeez. Of the sun. As big and hot. Stars of that size are relatively short-lived and violently unstable. I imagine they would be. The most famous is the highly variable star Eta Carinae, which is just out of the sight of a pub to the right. Just hard to say. It was briefly the second bright star in the sky when it unleashed a nova in 1841. The light from the event was reflected by the surrounding nebula. John Herschel observed the nebula in 1847 and made a particular study of the central region, which he named the Keyhole Nebula. He produced detailed drawings capturing the brighter regions around Eta Carinae. The star has since dimmed and is invisible to the naked eye, and the Keyhole Nebula now looks very different from Herschel's. That's just scary to think that the sky, the universe out there is changing ever, like all the time, like constantly. And that was only 100, coming up for 200 years ago. There was one of the bright stars in, like, and that was completely common with the naked eye. You can't see it, which is just scary to think. That's the Hubble Space Telescope image. It is of the keyhole section of the Carina Nebula, approximately 7 light years across. It shows the hydrogen gas filaments glowing in red together with the traces of other elements. The background thus is reflecting starlight and appears blue. Two denser regions of gas appear towards the left and bottom edges. They are likely to be star-forming regions. That is just mental. There's a lot more different types of nebulas. The Ghost Head Nebula. Reflection Nebula. We might need to do a part 2, guys. I think we will have to. So where did we get up to? I need to bookmark it. I should have had another bookmark here. This is not good. There we go. So I'll just take this one out, put this one in. There we go. So we got up to the Carina Nebula star formation. So we've done the Carina Nebula keyhole. And we've done, and then we're going to do this on the next nebula video, which should be soon enough. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I enjoy making these videos, learning a lot more about space and how big the universe actually is. This is a good book for £4. This is what you should do. Go to your local charity shop,